Shape Magazine, Time Out New York. Rachel Ray did a 4-part series in her blog about bridal boot camps with me, leading these workouts. WB11 was a common morning program out in New York. I've made many of you on there. What's most important to me these days is that I am a mom. I'm a mom of 2 beautiful children. My husband's from Copenhagen, and we are busy. So I know that COVID, the lockdown, has definitely slowed everyone down, but can anyone here on the line relate to being busy? And so this is where I feel most importantly, this comes into so much service for a busy person like myself, like you. You may sometimes find that you get busy in a day and you're not taking care of yourself. And when I say that, I'm talking about like nourishing yourself properly. So convenience is numero uno in my book, especially these days. I guess I have to change. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. I don't know why the arrow doesn't work during this sometimes. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to explain to you, this is just food. It's pretty important food, I will tell you that, and you'll learn a lot about why. But it is only that. We are not here to claim that we can cure or prevent any disease. If you're going to get started on anything that is going to change where you are, like if you're unhealthy these days, do always concur with your doctor for sure, starting any fitness or health program if you have those concerns. Otherwise, this just being food is only going to be a complement or a catalyst to your normal body's process, your normal body's miracle ability to do all things balance, healing, fat loss, energy, sleep. I cannot wait until you see what's next. We are Isagenix. If you've heard of our company before, maybe the first thing you think of is fat loss, because you have seen people, and maybe the person who introduced you here this evening, they've had crazy awesome results in the category of fat loss. Well, let me introduce you to Isagenix 2.0. We actually encompass well-being. So let me introduce you to the art of well-being. It is so much more than losing some inches off your waist, although that's a nice perk. But we can suit you in all levels of health. And when you can assess where you are today, are you feeling your best? Are you looking your best? Do you like what you see back in return? Do you like how you wake up feeling in the morning? Do you fall asleep easily at night? So our vision as a company is that everyone, including you, deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. So it's time to just reflect. I know it's been tough. It's been a really tough 2020, and it's not seeming to get easier. Are you in a current state of joy, good health, and a mindset of abundance? That's why you're here tonight. We might be able to service you because we believe even though you may feel good, maybe you don't even know how you feel because you're so disconnected, good can get better. That's exactly what happened to me in my life. I was already fit. I was already doing all the exercise, the sleeping correctly, the nutrition, everything. But when I put these products in my body as a skeptic, 6 days into the program, even my husband who was doing it with me was like, wow, do you feel this? And I mean, no offense against men, but I feel they're less in tune with their bodies than women. And I was like, I feel it, but I don't know how to explain it because good got better. And that's all I can say. So wherever you are in your health, can it improve? Absolutely. You can look better, eat better. I think all of us can feel better and move better. And it's simply better together. And our community and culture is phenomenal, unlike any other I have ever experienced being in the industry this long. So let me just stop for a moment and tell you, integrity is the reason why I am partnered with this company and is why I have put these products in my body for the last 8 years. And my children also put these products in their bodies since they were starting to eat food. It's that clean. We can guarantee you this is a no compromise commitment on all of our ingredients. We are nutritionist approved. We are backed by science and nature. We use responsible sourcing to minimize our global footprint. We really have such a vision for our company that within the next decade to 15 years, we will be absolutely waste-free. We use undenatured whey. I don't know if you've heard of that. Think raw. Okay, you can go to a raw restaurant and still consume foods that have been heated up to a certain degree centigrade. So imagine that with this whey protein, it has not been moved through high heat and acid like a lot of traditional whey protein is, which destroys the nutrients, therefore denatured. So instead it is cold mist processed and it retains all of its nutrients. It stays as alive as it came out. And so it is raw. That's what we could say, but we call it undenatured. Grass-fed is important. It's not hype. It means there are naturally existing 70 to 80 trace minerals in the whey protein. And actually we put those trace minerals through all of our products, which is incredible. We have no artificial crud. That would be flavors, colors, sweeteners. We don't use soy in any of our products, and we are absolutely gluten-free across the board in all of our products. And we do such rigorous testing, not only on the finished product to make sure that there's no heavy metals or contaminants, but even individually, each ingredient gets tested. So we've got your back on purity. And then we're solutions-based. This is not a black and white program. This is not a cookie cutter. You know, as humans, we're not black and white. We're very colorful. We come in all these different shapes and sizes. We've got all these different lifestyles going on. So we are a solutions-based company here to suit what you need. Where do you need to get better? That's what we're here to do. So if you are looking to shed some weight, if you're just looking to bring your performance to the next level or actually finally get results from all the hard work you're doing at the gym, I know. I have been making people sweat and cry and push weights and pant for 15 years. Results don't always show up if you're not nourishing your body adequately, not at the pace that you could show up. Your muscles don't recover as well if you're not nourishing properly. And then if you're just looking to feel better, we have such an amazing vitality and well-being line. We'll get into some of that. We even have personal care and beauty. And if you're not already educated on the issue of toxicity, anything you put on your skin shows up in your liver within 7 minutes. So if you're putting chemicals on your body, face creams, anywhere on your body, it is causing more toxins in your system, which will possibly be part of the problem that you might be experiencing, not feeling balanced and well. So our skincare line, a lot of our beauty products, including shower creams, everything is completely non-toxic. And then last but not least, financial wellness is huge. We all have stress, especially this year. Maybe you're sitting here and you could use a little extra cash flow. You might want to check out our presentations on Tuesday night. It'll be next Tuesday, 8 p.m. The same exact link you used to get into this. You can check out what that might look like. I promise you, I would never have expected that I would be sitting here right now and that this company or this method or vehicle would have blessed my family the way that it has. It has been such a life changer, and especially this year when things start to crumble around us with the economy and the lockdown, I could not be more thankful that I took a look at this and actually said yes. So you're here for whatever you're here for. We just want to let you know we have a lot to offer. And then the targeted nutrition is exactly that. It's not just, hey, take your vitamins. It's much, much more. There are 3 reasons why you might be feeling fat, sick, or tired. And so maybe you're in one of those, 2 of those, or 3 categories of those. And a big reason is that even though we are an overfed nation, we are absolutely an undernourished nation. We have such nutrient deficiency because of the over farming and overuse of pesticide and herbicide. And you might be like I was, where I was like, well, I only eat organic. And I still do, because I'm hoping that even though it's unregulated, I am helping a little less pesticide and herbicide getting in my body, but it's so unregulated, guys. So no matter what, we can grow and grow and grow in this soil, but because we've destroyed the soil, there's no more natural organisms breaking down that rock into organic matter. Therefore, it's not producing the minerals to get into the roots of the vegetables and plants that are growing. If it's not getting in the plant, guys, it's not getting in you, right? And then let alone the farming, the what do you say, meat or chicken industries, whatever they're feeding those animals, which is not healthy, is also going into you. And that's also pumped with a lot of hormones and antibiotics and things that are harmful for our health. Inflammation is, I think, one of the largest concerns for people these days. If you're feeling aches, pains in your joints, you feel achy and you're not sure why, that might be inflammation. And it's actually surprisingly something that can be remedied rather easily. When you really take note of your gut health and your digestion, you will start to feel all of those puffy, inflammatory reactions start to whittle away. And your gut health is directly connected to your mental health. So if you right now are also struggling in the mental health area and you could use a little joy in your life or a little bit more clarity, mental clarity, then really taking a look at your gut health, I really highly recommend. And then last but not least, we mentioned it just briefly, toxicity. Unless you're living in a bubble, you are bombarded with toxicity. I think it's something like 697 different toxins floating around at you at all times. That's in the air, the food, the water. It's on the couch you're sitting on, the mattress you sleep on. You can't get away from it. But with the proper solutions, you absolutely can confront it and meet it head on and take charge. So the power of Isagenix nutrition is so vast. So if you're already here and you're like, wow, I don't know, where am I? What am I? You're assessing where you are in your health. We do have an easy, I call them the pillars, stepping stones for daily habits that could treat you right. Even if right now, maybe it's not weight loss, you're like, I just want to feel better. We can get you started on just that. I mentioned convenience right at the beginning, being a busy mom, a busy anyone. So how often do you find yourself leaving the house with not enough in your body for the morning, and or when you're out and about for the day, you didn't pre-pack a lunch or snack or any of those things? That is where these amazing nutrient-dense meals and snacks come in handy. So yes, you can use it as a meal replacement. I already mentioned the quality of the protein, but let me also tell you, it is pumped up with vitamins and minerals, and it is macro balanced for you. Takes out the guesswork. So instead of, being like, oh, how many carbs and what am I doing right now? Am I eliminating things or whatever? We've done it for you. It's so easy. And may I say, it tastes phenomenal. My kids ask for them every day. And I love that I can blend one of these for my children and help their immune system, help their brain health, and just absolutely help nourish them. And now intermittent fasting, it's a huge buzzword the last couple of years. Isagenix has been doing this for 18 years. We are the pioneers in the Western world, because it's been happening in the Eastern world for much longer, of intermittent fasting. Cleanse for Life supports the body nutritionally. So you're not just left to tea and water. I know some people who fast for religious purposes don't even do tea and water. So they're just starving. So this is what's amazing, is you can use this in so many different ways. You could be doing a daily fast, you could be doing nightly fast, or anything in between. People can take it up to 2 full days, but knowing that your body is supported nutritionally is the game changer. Anyone feel stressed these days? I mean, I'm not alone, right? Stress is real. Stress is toxic. It's the number 1 cause of death. I maybe pair that with sugar. Death and sugar are the #1 cause of death, even more than COVID. I think that COVID has caused us more stress. Okay, so adaptogens, we're going to get to them and I'll explain them more, can really help you cope with stress on a physical level so that it vibrationally shifts you and you feel like it's changed you on even a vibrational level. And then you're not complete even no matter how many meals you eat, until you complete your nutritional circle and cycle with proper bioavailable vitamins. I'll get into how ours are so phenomenal. And then if you have any specific needs, we have insane shake boosters. They're tasteless. You're just going to put them in whatever your favorite shake is. It's an immune booster. I know a lot of us could use that right now. And the heart booster. Now, this is one of the, maybe one of two products that we actually can make the claim this will help your heart. And this will help with cholesterol. And that's because every single ingredient in it has been proven to help that. And last but not least, if you have any needs for performance, it's amazing. And the cool thing is you can pick your protein. Not everyone has the same needs. If you're a female or a child, you don't need as much as a meathead in the gym. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, we got you covered. And you can do it in a bar. I even like to cook with our protein, pancakes, oatmeal. And part of Isagenix 2.0 is the whole blend shake. I know everyone, understands vitamins are important, but let me explain to you, a vitamer is not only a portion of a vitamin, it's the entire food source. So if B6 has 6 elements to it, a typical B6 might only include one of those for stability and affordability. But our company is the first, we are again a pioneer in the industry to be bringing vitamins in. We're using all complete 6. We're using spinach as our B6. So when you look at the label on these whole blend shakes, what was the weird long name that was the element of B6 is now spinach. So it's amazing. The ingredient list went from 3 inches to 1 inch, and only 1 gram added sugar for people who are watching their sugar. And the same goes with our plant-based shakes. No soy in this stuff. A lot of plant-based shakes have soy. And what I love most about this, we are the only vegan shake on the market, meal replacement shake, that has an identical amino acid profile as whey protein. And what that means is it's going to impact the body in the same way. And what is whey protein? It is the most bioavailable, amazing animal source protein that will affect your muscle and burn fat at the same time, and including breaking, if you're doing undenatured, producing enough glutathione in the body for ultimate brain health. Now, we did talk about these adaptogens when it comes to stress. This right here, I call mommy juice. And if you're not a mom, you can call it wifey juice or brother juice or whoever you are. It makes you a better human. So call it superhuman juice. Because when your body can cope with stress, and you'll see some of the ingredients right here, it's a lot of herbs and botanicals. When your body can cope with stress physically, you're a better person. You're not snipping at the kids. You're chill. You ever have anyone say, take a chill pill? You're like, yeah, if I could have one. Is it legal? This is legal. It's not a drug. And what it does is it adapts to everyone individually. Some people who are hitting their head on the ceiling every day because their adrenals are so fired up, it might bring you down and help you focus. Some people who are so low energy, they can barely get out of bed in the morning, you take this, it feels like you just drank a cup of coffee, but without caffeine. It will bring you to a state of balance, and it's going to work differently in me as it does you. And this right here is one of the elements of why people tell me, oh my goodness, I'm feeling so happy. What's going on? Why am I so happy? I'm like, okay, yes, the shakes are good for brain health, happy brain, happy person. But this Isagenix, I tell you, is golden. And then we mentioned the cleanse for life. I've been on a 2-day cleanse and I feel phenomenal. And I'm not missing anything because we nourish ourselves so much on cleanse days. So again, if you want to look at some of these amazing ingredients, the largest and most important ingredient is that aloe vera is coming from the center of the plant, not the leaves and the sides, none of the skin. And it is so healing. So a lot of people think poo-poo cleanse when they hear cleanse. That's not this. This is cellular cleansing. So what does that mean? It means this tonic, whatever you want to call this tea, this aloe-based tea, is actually alerting your fat cell to let it go, to dismiss and purge phase 2 toxins. Now, your fat is now, that's actually considered an organ these days. Is that crazy? Because it has a purpose, and its purpose is protection. You produce more and more fat the more toxic you are, because your body's protecting you from that, really rough toxin, that phase 2 going into the bloodstream. It's there to protect you, and it holds on for dear life. Well, this is a trigger to tell that fat cell, let it go. It does go into your bloodstream. You then pee it out or sweat it out. It is moving through the body through flushing it with water, not a poo-poo cleanse. It's actually so gentle on the gut, you could do it daily. And then this might be one of my very favorite products. Wait, have I said that about all the last 4 products already? Isagenix. This is part of, you can either do this on its own, as this bottle right here, or include it in the daily essential vitamins. As I mentioned, you're not complete until you complete your nutrition with vitamins. Well, this one in particular is designated to target the health of the cell when it comes to aging. So it will help support telomere length. I don't know if you've heard of telomeres. They're the little ends of your DNA, and as you age, or as a cell replicates, it starts to fray and fray and fray and fray and fray, and you're only given a certain amount of telomeres at birth, maybe like 5,000 or something, and when you get down to 500, I mean, you're dead. So if you can maintain the strength and health of those telomeres, I don't know, some people are calling this the fountain of youth. And I tell you, I've been in this company now 8 years, and people who I see in our company who've been here just as long, they are not getting older. Every time I see them, they're looking better and better. So, I'm excited. I'm only 40 now, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when I'm 80, because I keep putting this in my body. And then we mentioned those vitamins. The vitamins are so bioavailable, they'll actually absorb in water. They're not full of fillers, which people then, can't even digest and absorb. They end up coming out in your stool. They call them bedpan pellets. I've heard a lot of nurses use that term, because a lot of vitamins on the market are crud. So let's talk quickly about what does it look like. People think because we're a shake company that we drink shakes all day. Well, that is not the case. I love food. Do you love food? You're going to eat a lot of food on this program. We do recommend, if you're going to reset your body, to do 2 shakes a day. If you want weight loss, you're going to substitute those 2 shakes for meals. But you're still going to snack on 2 amazing meals, small snacks, small meals, whatever you call those, like around 200 calories, and then have a really amazing meal. Most importantly, in the upper left corner, you're going to start that day with the Ionix, the adaptogen juice. It's so good. And as mentioned, the cleanse is supported nutritionally. And you can have coffee on a cleanse day. And we have a healthy coffee available. And you're just drinking your choice of Cleanse for Life, berry or peach mango, throughout the day as your meals. And you still are snacking. And our snacks, we can go from sweet or savory. We have everything covered and done for you. And so you're not really hungry, but your body does move into detox and get into a fasted state. So a lot of people would wonder, how on earth do I get started? And that is also not black and white. That is going to be based on your needs and your budget. So what is it worth to you? How much are you currently spending in a day? How many times do you run out in a week to grab fast food or order a pizza because time crunch, and you're like, oh my goodness, I just spent $25 and I wanted to save money this week? Well, that was on one meal. What if one meal only cost you $3.25? We got you covered for $5 a day, for $10 a day, $15 or $20 a day, depending on your needs and your budget. You would speak with the person who has introduced you to this, and you can get started on something that's going to suit you best. And did you realize, this is a little fun little piece of trivia. Did you realize that people who have accountability are found to have 65% of their goals completed? And now here's the cooler thing. If you have a specific accountability with a person, as in an appointment or a place to show up, you increase your chance of success by 95%. So we want to invite you into our community, our accountability group. We want to support you on this journey. You can have it in the palm of your hand. It's called Ultimate Health Quest. And we want you to come in just to take a look. This is just a little briefing tonight. You can explore whatever it is And we're actually in the middle of and starting every new Monday all through October, we are starting what is called Fall into Alignment. And we're here to support you on that journey no matter where you are. If you want weight loss, better energy, better sleep, better performance, just purely better. It is absolutely better when we do it together. And we want you to come in and take a look. So you're going to get back with the person who invited you to this, whether they sent you the recording or you're here with us now as a guest. And you're going to discuss your goals and what you're spending currently on your nutrition, because this is just a reallocation of your current spend, some of your current spend, into something that will absolutely change your life, your energy, and your health. We are the art of well-being. All these products I spoke to you about are superfoods. I like to say, if you are what you eat, I want to be a superhuman. Do you want to be a superhuman? There's absolutely no risk to get started if this does not work out for you. And it's okay if it doesn't. You would absolutely get your money back within the first 30 days. But I always encourage people to think beyond 30. First of all, if you're in any way struggling, because it's not beautiful always in the beginning when your body's adjusting to detoxification, but if you get through it, please give it till day 29 before you ever make any decision. And people who get started know that after 30 days is a great jumpstart and reboot. You're not ordering that same amount every month. You're jumping into our lifestyle, the well-being part. And so we encourage you just to speak with the person who introduced you to this. And we really sincerely thank you for your time tonight. I really cherish your time and appreciate you coming by here. Everyone have a blessed evening and take care of yourself. Can't wait to see you in Ultimate Health Quest. We'll see you in there. Take care.